Very slow. So now we're live on YouTube. So hello YouTube, how are you? I'm Camila Conti. We are here at Talk and Talk. This is an English immersion, and we're gonna talk about hard skill and soft skills. I'm gonna start by introducing myself, and then we're gonna introduce ourselves. So as I said, I'm Camila Conti. I'm 27 years old. I'm from São Paulo. Those are my basic my basic starters. So I have a 4-year-old daughter. She's on vacation, so it's been a mess here in my house, but it's okay. I'm used to it. I work as a software engineer. What else? I like to take photos, like not of myself. I like to take photos of everything. My phone is like, I don't know, 100,000 pictures because I really like it. And what else? I like to listen to all kind of music, every kind of music there are in the world. I like it. I like Indian songs and MPB and rock and I don't know, everything. Forró, whatever. I just like it. I love it. So I love to get to recommend music recommendations, and I think that's it for me today. So now can you please introduce yourself, Gustavo?
Yes, of course. I'm Gustavo. I'm 27 years old. I'm from São Paulo as well, but right now I live in Portugal in this month. So I try to familiarize with everything and discover the city. That's something that I love it to do it because there's all the you like photos. So every corner that you go here, you want to like to take a photo because that that's different and that's nice. I work with IT as well, but my area is more infrastructure and support. But right now here, I'm looking for a job, try to create a new life here, create new friends and everything. I like to listen music, watch series, movies, animes. Walk in nature is something that I really love to do. I had a dog in Brazil that right now is with my mom. And I think basically that's it.
Great. It's very nice to meet you. And I would really like to know about Portugal and how it's going, because it's something that I want to do. I want to live abroad in a few years from now, but it's something I want to do. So it's going to be very nice to know your experience. And thank you so much for being here. And now can you please introduce yourself, Ayla?
So guys, good afternoon. I'm Ayla. I'm from Belém, north of Brazil. I was born and raised here. I married. I have a daughter. My daughter is adult. She's 25 and her name is Beatriz. And I have a little dog. She's my baby. So, and I've been studying English since 2020. And I'm here to improve, to face my fear, to get more confidence. So something like that. So, and that's it, guys.
You're doing great. It's very nice to see familiar faces here. So Ayla and Robert, I think Gustavo, maybe have you ever been to one of my immersions? I don't remember. I think no, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
Because this time I was working and right now it's like 4 hour plus like 5 p.m.
Yeah. You have like a
I'm looking
familiar
for
face. I don't know. I think maybe I've seen you before. I don't know. But it's very nice to see familiar faces here. And
I'm a host
now,
as well with like Robert.
okay. Okay, great.
Maybe that's
So
it.
maybe that's it. Yeah. And so Thais, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Thais. I'm 32 years old. I live in Campinas. I am a geologist. I love rocks and water and environmental things. And I did a master's degree, and now I'm in the transition between academia and a work market, yes, job market. And I'm just finalizing my PhD at Unicamp. Yes, and another thing, I'm crazy about organizing. Organizing and other things, cleaning too, right? And that is, I love driving too. Oh my God, I love driving. Yes.
Really? Oh my God. I liked driving, and then I crashed the car on the front door of my building here. So I was traumatized, and then I stopped driving. I spent like 5 years of my life not driving. And then last year I had to renew my CNH, and then I was like, oh no, now I'm gonna drive. I'm sick of it. I'm gonna drive now, and so I'm now a driver. You know, it's been amazing.
Yes, I think it depends on the city. Yes, so
Yeah,
Paulo,
yeah.
for example, it's a crazy about traffic
Yeah.
and other things. Yes, but I love driving actually.
I prefer to drive like in not here in São Paulo. I think if you have an automatic car, it's easier, it's less stressful, but I didn't have one, so it was very painful to drive here in São Paulo.
I am started with Fusca.
Yeah,
I love Fusca.
me
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Yeah, me too. I love it. My dad used to have one, and I just loved it. When I was little, I didn't like it because I felt embarrassed of driving to school in a Fusca, and now I wish I had one Fusca to drive my kids to school. Oh my God. It's great to meet you. And now, Robert, can you please introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Robert. I live in Praia Grande. It's a South Beach in São Paulo. I moved to here the last year, you know. I work with 3D for VR, metaverso, some things for games. I like jiu-jitsu. I had two Fuscas. I love Fuscas. I like it to read some books, you know. I have 4 daughters. I'm married. I have 49 years. I'm an old guy. That's it, maybe. That's it.
That's awesome. Every time you say like, "Oh, I have 4 daughters," I'm like, "Oh my God, you're crazy." I'm going crazy with just one, please.
Your daughter is so cute.
She's amazing. She just turned 4, and she
But
said,
it's so special.
yeah,
Have daughters in special. I love it. I love it.
yeah. My daughter, she said to me 2 days ago, she said like something, finalmente. And I was like, what? How did you learn how to use finalmente? Very nice. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about hard skills and soft skills. I think it's very important for everyone in every area. And so we just did the first question. And now the second one, in your opinion, which is more important in the workplace, hard skills or soft skills? So what do you think about this, Ayla?
I think both. Hard skill because I need to have a knowledge to do my work. So I need to improve my background. And about the soft skill, I think soft skill, it's harder than hard skills because it involve other people. So it's about to when you are able to communication better and to adaptability. I don't know, in the work environment. It's so important to be empathetic to your coworkers. And I think when we have a good soft skill, I think you can contribute to create a good environment. And it's good for all the teamwork. And
Yeah,
it's
totally.
my opinion.
I was just gonna add to your thought that maybe for me, in my opinion, I think when we have like developed soft skills, so if you know how to communicate, how to work with people, teamwork, and that kind of things, I think it makes it easier to learn hard skills. So if you have a coworker that you need this coworker to learn a hard skill, and you know how to communicate with him, it's so much easier to learn that hard skill, you know. So yeah, but I agree with you. I think both are important. And what about you, Thais?
Yes, the same as Ayla said, and you. Both are important. You must have the right skills for the position, for example, the hard skills, but especially when it involves teamwork, soft skills are important to integrate and interact with other people. Yes, and to build a health environmental work and environmental health job. Yes.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I've never met a geologist, so I'm being totally honest with you. I have no idea what to do. I have a small
Rocks and
idea. Yeah,
exploring. Yeah. Yes.
yeah, I
Rocks
just
and
knew that.
paleontologists and hydrogeochemistry and petroleum and
Oh,
oil
okay.
and gas. Yes.
Yeah.
It's
So
about all earth materials.
yeah, so maybe in this area you have like lots of times where you work alone, maybe, or you're always constantly connected.
Yes, it depends on the field. For example, in my PhD, I work alone all the time, almost all of the time. But in another, for example, mining field,
Yeah,
you can you can be able to interact with other people. For example, in a camp, in a field work, yes, in exploring as is a very many days
yeah,
abroad, yes, and you have you can show this your soft skills, yes,
yeah.
in communication and empathy, harmony, yes, and other things.
Yeah, that's nice. I think like in my vision, something that you can do, sometimes you can work mostly on your hard skills, like when you're doing it in a job alone, something like that. You can work more on your hard skills and also on your soft skills like resilience and patience, these kind of things. But maybe when you go like on expeditions and mining and this field jobs, you work harder on your soft skills, maybe, right? Yeah, awesome. So what about you, Robert? What do you think which one do you think it's more important?
It's more important soft skill for me, because a hard skill sometimes it's more easy to learning, you know. But soft skill, I had a bad experience in my in 2019. I worked in a office working with 3D and VR, of course, and I had a bad experience with a manager, you know. It's and this manager had 59 maybe. It's a senior senior, and don't learning about the work in a team, you know.
Yeah.
When you have experience, I know, because in my work, if you have other person more experience, oh my gosh, this is so cool to the team, you know. I learning with this person, but in this case it's how can I say, ao contrário.
I don't know, maybe backwards. I don't know.
I don't know.
I forgot the expression.
But it's so sad because
I'm sorry.
in this office we have had a lot of juniors, you know, and these juniors, the dream of the juniors is learning with seniors, you know.
Yeah, and a good one, right? A senior that knows how to teach you, how to treat you, you know.
Yes, yeah. I started learning Python, you know.
Yeah.
Because I work with a software and using Python. My dream is I discover a friend senior with experience of Python.
Oh my God. I know a few ones. I work with some amazing people, and some of them just know a lot about Python. So maybe I can help you. I don't know. They are awesome. They really know how to use soft skills. So maybe I can help you.
But that's it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think soft skills are very important. I think it depends maybe on the how do I say that? Like your level, your senior, I don't know how to say, seniorship, maybe. I don't know. I think it depends on that, because like I'm a junior, but I've been working on my soft skills for 27 years, because I have like a sister with special necessities and this kind of thing. So I had to learn these things very soon, when I was a little girl. So I'm a junior, but I think my soft skills are on top, and my hard skills are it's what I need to work on now. And I work with people that are very good at hard skills also, but not that good at soft skills. And they are on leadership jobs. And when you have someone with that's not that good with soft skills, and you know how to treat people, how to deal with teams and stuff, I think it's very hard. It's harder for the co-workers and for the person itself, for the person himself. So yeah. And what about you, Gustavo? What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you all as well. But just a comment before, you said that you'd like to live abroad. If I can help you or anyone here with my experience, okay, that I 1 month here in Portugal. So, but I passed the process. I still learn stuff here. But if you want help, I in the group as well. Can send me a message and I can help you guys. Yeah, I agree with you. And the IT area, there's a lot of that happen. That there's great professional to say that, but they can share information. They don't know how to talk, how to pass information. The teamwork is really bad. And I don't know. I have the sensation that if you had just hard skill, not soft skill, you're gonna get a position in your company or in your work that you can go up more, you can grow up more, because the next step is like not more to do the code or more to do the project, it's seeing how to deal with the people that is doing the project. So it's more like soft skill than harder skills. I think soft skills more difficult because it's not just me, I need to deal with the other person, my feeling as well, because you're in some position that we all have feelings, and there's a moment that said, oh, that's a complicated thing that I am right now, and I need to breathe in, breathe out, and do that because I'm in that position, so I need to do this. So I say that soft skill, it's more important. I think as well that depend of the job that you are, that if you don't want to manage like a high position, like a leader or something like that, if you just had a hard skill, I think that's going to be better. But any point of your life, you're gonna need soft skill for a relationship, for a professional, for everything in your life. You're gonna need a moment, a soft skill for develop as a person, develop as a professional. And yeah, I think basically that's it.
And even for yourself, even if you're not developing soft skills for work or for relationships, I think it's important for us to develop our soft skills for ourselves. So as I said before, like resilience. Sometimes you're doing great on your job, you're doing great in your relationships, in your family and stuff, but sometimes you have something inside of you that you need to work on, and sometimes you need to be resilient, sometimes you need to learn how to deal with your I don't know, your self, how do I say that,
Confidence. Like
yeah, like, yeah, maybe something like that, sometimes you're just expecting too much of yourself, and it's important to know about soft skills so you can work on that. And so yeah, and thinking about the third question now, the video discusses the importance of continuously developing hard skills. How do you approach learning and improving your hard skills? So I'm going to start with you, Gustavo, because you said that you're studying, you're trying to get a new job and stuff. So please answer the third
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, like you guys said, sometimes it's good for us to have like a senior or a person that guide you. I think that's important, but sometimes hard to find it. I think that TALK can help us with that, to find a person that at least guide us in English, guide us in everything, because they already have the trail. So you just need to follow, adapt some stuff that help you. But normally the hard skills, I do courses in some platforms like Udemy and others. And sometimes like you always think that you need to develop hard skills, and you get a lot of courses, but there's a lot of stuff. Now I'm going to study Python, like Robert said, and you see, no, but right now I need to review SQL or Linux or something like that. So I have a lot of courses that I need to review and learn new stuff. Like IT, it's crazy with that it's every day there's a new stuff that I look for a job right now. So you see something I never heard about it. So I'm gonna see a little bit because I have an interview about that. So that's crazy sometimes. But normally I do some course with English as well. I try to improve my English. But depend of the moment that I am, that we're gonna see a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But to be honest, I think that I need to focus on some stuff for be a better professional, something like that. But it's hard for us to choose that. We are in IT. There's a lot of path that you like, oh, that's look nice, but you don't get opportunity. But that's look is nice as well. So you stay like crazy a little bit. But normally I do some course of videos in YouTube. in IT, there's a lot of Indian guys that help me. You're gonna help me my whole life, I think so, with IT. So I think that's it. Basically, doing course and nowadays online, that it's great.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I also study like that. I said that I work with software engineer. I never say that I am a software engineer because I'm not graduated yet. I'm gonna start my graduation actually the next month. So I never say that I am a software engineer because I'm not. So I work with software engineer. But that's how I study also.
This is a special topic.
Yeah.
Without graduation or with graduation.
Exactly. Like if I was an engineer, a graduated engineer, and someone that like me, that I did a boot camp and I did some courses and I entered, I got in the on the company as software engineer, but I'm not. And if I was an engineer and someone said that to me, I was like, I would be very pissed. So I never say that. And I know it's something maybe just for just myself, myself and I, but I prefer that way. But that's how I study too. I'm just gonna start graduation now, start again because I did another one a few years ago, but I'm gonna start graduation now on IT. And I make some course, I get some courses online too. I have a problem of focusing. I need to prioritize, and sometimes I'm just like looking at everything all at once and it's a mess, and then I stop. I do some therapy and I talk to my therapist like I'm lost, please help me, and she helps me. She guides me. And then I can focus. But yeah, that's online courses are everything for me for now. And what about you, Thais?
I think I participate last week on an immersion about lifelong learning, and this topic is amazing. Yeah, I think that this is the best approach, and to adopt your lifestyle lifelong learning. Yeah, as well, I learned from the sites and online courses and other things. And for in my field, my professional field, I want to further develop my analytical capabilities as well. And Python, it's so important to implement in many programs and other things. I work on groundwater modeling, geochemical groundwater modeling, and it's important to implement Python language and other skills, especially data analysis, in my work. And I do some online courses. Yes.
Nice, very nice. I'm just loving to hear what you do because it's so new to me. I always remember Ross from Friends, like the
yes, but I'm not paleontologist.
Yeah,
but I'm more hydrogeologist. Yes, with water, groundwater, and other things.
That's
Yes.
awesome. Oh my God. Very nice. And what about you, Ella? What do you do to keep learning, to keep improving your hard skills?
It's number 3. Yeah. Okay. I think for me, as I'm working with the law issues, I think law issues, and I need to achieve some deadlines. So it's sometimes it's so hard because there are a lot of things to finish. And I try to improve my capacity of organization. And I don't know, I think it's so important to be to improve about my knowledge of the change of the law, and because all the time there is something new, and we need to follow, and I think it's required to keep on study about it, and besides, I try to improve my ability to deal with different people because it's so hard. Sometimes people who are in some trouble or some needed, they want to help so fast, and it's so hard sometimes. And I try to improve my capacity to listen and to try do my best to solve their problems. I think, yeah, it's
Yeah.
so hard.
I think you have to be like very very strong with yourself, you know. You have to have a strong mind, a strong heart, because I don't know, I don't think I could do that, because I think it would be very hard for me to see someone in need, to see someone in trouble, something like that, and knowing that I can help, but maybe not the second that the person needs, you know. I think I couldn't do that. But you said that you had to learn about the laws that's constantly changing and that stuff. How do you keep up with that? How is there a forum? Do you just see the news? What do you do?
Yeah, I work at a federal court. It's about the social security. Yeah, and there are a lot of people, elderly people or people who are disabled to work, and they need so help. So yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. And what about you, Robert? Now I'm gonna just jump to the next question, because we spent like 15 minutes on this one. Do you want to answer this one?
Let's. Number 4.
Yeah.
Are there any specific hard skill that you would like it to develop further? Why?
Yeah.
Yes.
Python.
Python, I need to learn much more about Python. Of course, improve my English. In my job, of course, I use a lot learning about other tools, other tools. And maybe now it's Python. Python, of course, I started to 2 years ago, I started learning logic with C Sharp, After that, I use a bit of JavaScript to learning. But when I start to learn Python, I love Python. I use Blender. Blender is a 3D software, and use it Python to do everything in Blender. And now I love Python.
I like Python. I don't know much. I did only a few things with Python. just to get used to the language. But I think it has a very small learning progress. You can
Yes.
learn very fast and
Yes.
with not very much difficulty. I
Yeah,
like
and
it.
I need to use, I need to learn or use Notion to
Yeah.
organize my study, But some videos and courses so boring. But
I follow my heart. I follow my heart with Notion. I have the only thing that works for me on Notion is the talk and talk thing that I write the questions, then I keep it safe on my computer, on my cell phone. It's the only thing that works on my Notion because I go with my heart. I just follow my heart and I do
I
whatever
see
I
some
want.
videos and it's crazy. It's a powerful platform to organize your life, you know?
Yeah, I think Notion is it's very nice when you know how to be organized with Notion,
Yeah,
because if
yeah.
you don't, it's just gonna be something that you
I'm a messy person, I need to learning Notion to organize it much better my life.
Yeah, I love Notion, but as I said, I follow my heart. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and then I go to my notebook, whatever. But we have someone here in this room that loves organization, loves cleaning, and maybe she has some tips. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Do you use Notion or not?
No, but I want to learn.
Yeah.
To
So
learn,
when you
yes.
do learn and when you're very organized with it, please teach us because it's awesome and we don't know.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so about the fourth question, are there any specific hard skills that you would like to develop further? So what about you, Ayla? Do you have any?
Yeah. So I would like to develop about technology.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it could be so useful, especially for I don't know, it's to create some schedules.
Yeah.
It's so important for me because I work with deadline, and if I lost some,
Yeah.
it's so difficult for me. And
Problematic.
yeah, I think it's so, and I, nowadays technology is everywhere, so it's so important to develop not so deep, but I need at least to improve more about it. And I don't know, I think I feel interest about it, and yeah, I need to focus on and to look for some help to direction me
Yeah.
and to create a good study for develop this.
I think in technology we have like some areas that you can work with law and juridic stuff. I don't know how to say that. But you can work with this and with technology, and maybe you can just join them both. It's I totally support you. Go for it because technology is very it's awesome. It's very hard also, but it's amazing when you learn. I think for me, when I learned like logics, programming logics, it helped me with everything, like problem solving here in my house, in my job, in my relationships, everything. It helped me learning about programming logic. I feel more confident about solving problems after I learned that, and it's something very everyone could do. Yeah. Yeah, that book.
This
Awesome.
this book is so special because your language to teach is very easy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Very
will-
easy.
I will buy this.
It's very nice. I think it helps. And
Thank
you don't have to focus on something like, oh, I'm gonna study all about technology. You can just start with that book or with some book alike, and you can just go with it, and feel your heart and go with it. And I think it's gonna be okay. So now, which soft skills do you believe that can greatly impact one's professional growth? What about you, Thais?
Oh, I read a book called Strengths Finder. I don't know. Oh my gosh.
Put it in front of your face, maybe.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
In English, it's Finder 2.0. There is a test called the Clifton Strengths, and you answer many other many questions about you, and you find your 5 dominate talents and skills. Maybe almost this is soft skills, yes. And which soft skills do you believe that can greatly impact one's professional growth? I think it depends on the field, but for me, it is communication at all, yes, because if you communicate very well with empathic way, you can grow in your field. Yes, you can se importar, I don't know, with the other people. I think communication, it's a soft skills. It's a soft skill that you can develop.
Yeah. I was just gonna say communication for everything. I say it like on a daily basis. I'm constantly saying like communication is everything, communication is everything, because I grew up in a family that's very bad at communication. And I did a lot of therapy to find out that everything can be solved with communication. So I would say like soft skill are the soft skill that can impact, I think, all areas are communication. If you can't communicate, there's no way you can communicate, or I don't know, it's not gonna work. So for me, that's
And
it.
not even with your with words, only words. If your
Yes.
body language,
Yes.
yes,
Exactly. You can just like, sometimes you are I don't know, doing your nails, you're at the manicure and you are there and she's like with a grumpy face. You just know that person's not communicating very well with you. So you just stay there in silence and okay. It's very, I've never been in this situation, because on the beauty salon, we are always very, very nice, very happy because we are taking care of ourselves. But I don't know, it was an example. And what about you, Gustavo?
And if you get in this point, maybe you can change the beautiful salon
Yes,
and go to another one that's more cool for you. Yeah, I agree with you guys, Thais and Camila. I think that communication is really important. I think that with communication, we have, I don't know if maybe there is a slang for that in English, but we said here in my city that dá nó até em pingo d'água. So if you can communication, you can pass the situation from different ways. So that's really good. That it's like when I talking right now, when I talk in an interview, when I talk with my leader or something like that, I kind of selling myself. It's not selling, that's not a good word, but I selling the person that I am, the person that I can show in the work, my integrity is the person that my personality. So communication the right moment with the right words. That's so important for have the team work together. and follow the same path, because sometimes it's crazy, like everybody's doing the different stuff and don't have a connection, and when connect everything, that it's a chaos. So I think communication is really important for everything that you do, for us to grow up in life. I think that communication, it's really, really important.
Yeah, yeah. And what about you, Robert?
I don't know. A punch in the face is a hard skill or soft skill?
Depends, it depends.
Depends if
You're-
you give one or you achieve.
Yeah.
I'm
If you
kidding. I'm
or you
kidding.
take
It's communication. I agree. Communication is very important. I love talking with other person about the life, the work, the problems to the planet, you know, and communication is a special soft skill.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna go maybe to the next question. So let me choose someone. Do you guys wanna answer one of them? I don't know. We have like 6 questions yet. Oh my God, we talk so much. So I'm gonna answer the 6. Have you ever faced a situation where your soft skills played a crucial role in resolving a problem or conflict? I'm not gonna ask only for your work, but at all. Do you remember some situation where you had to, where you just look back now and you said, oh my God, thank God I had that soft skill, you know? Do you, anyone can start.
I love to kidding with the persons. And my last job in person, this manager, I say about the manager, after some month, this manager starts a friendship with me. Why? Because I say the truth in your face to face. I say you have a lot of conhecimento, I can say conhecimento,
Knowledge.
knowledge about your work, but you are not bad person, but hard person, maybe. And the juniors don't come for you, you know? That's it. You I know, I say for this manager, you have a big heart. And this manager start to cry. Oh, I know you have a big heart, but your actions is so different. Why? Why? And in this moment, I start a friendship, and it's very important. Sometimes, of course, you say, and of course, you need to meet is conhecer the other person, the history of life, you know. Sometimes this person suffered in your life, you know. It's very important, you know. That's it, maybe. It's my short history.
Yeah, I think it's very important. Also, you did something like feedback. I think it's very important because maybe he never thought that he was a difficult person to you know, give knowledge, to give to teach someone. Maybe he never thought about that. And now that you said something, you gave him this feedback, maybe now he can learn, he can improve. So it's very important that you worked your soft skills to get to him, and that he maybe get the chance to work with what you gave him. Yeah, very nice. Do you guys want to share anything else? No. So I'm gonna just share one thing. I think maybe Robert is gonna agree with me, but since we have a daughters, 4. Oh my God.
A lot of daughters.
I only have one, but she gives me work for lots of. But I think for us as parents, and Isla also, she has a daughter, and I think for us parents, we are constantly working on our patience. And I think even if they are grown-ups, I know it because I test my parents' patience sometimes. So I think it never goes away. Our kids are always gonna test our patience, and it's always gonna be hard sometimes. But I think the situations that I have to work my soft skills harder are situations with my daughter, with the challenging of her growing up and realizing that she's someone and she has needs and she wants stuff. So it's very, for me, I think maybe that's where I learned more about soft skills than everything. Yeah.
Yes, with kids, you learning about a lot of things about all things of the world.
Yeah. And
It's
about
crazy.
yourself. And about yourself.
Yes,
Because
yes.
you have to know.
That's it.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Hello. Oh, so cute. Welcome.
The queen.
Yeah, sure. Oh, so nice. What's her name?
Elisa.
Elisa. Very nice.
Elisa.
Thank you. Kisses, XOXO, Elisa.
Sometimes I call Elsa because
Elsa.
the white hair.
Yeah. My daughter loves her. My daughter, oh my God. She's a fan of Elsa. Okay, so guys, we are gonna wrap this up. I want to thank you so much for being here today. It's amazing. It's very, very, very nice to know you.
Thank you.
Thais, thank you so much for being here for the first time.
Thank you,
I love
Camila.
your immersions.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and have a great week and greater weekends, and thank you so much. Next Tuesday, we're gonna talk about, I don't remember, but I think we're gonna talk about why women are paid less than men. So very important discussion. So if you guys want to join us, if you girls want to join us,
Very important.
Yeah, and then you're very welcome. So thank you so much. We're gonna go off of YouTube now.